We're celebrating our anniversary. We have just arrived at Mill Creek Campground in the Del Norte Coast Redwoods State Park, and now we're going to set up our campsite.
It's a little bit chilly out here. I noticed the marine layer on our way into the coast and made me think, looks just like Humboldt that I lived in for so long. And now I'm back. Although I think this is probably Del Norte County.
The sun is finally out and it's a beautiful day, and we're going on the Boy Scout tree trail in Jedediah Smith State Park. Since we're on the Boy Scout tree trail, what is your favorite memory of being a Boy Scout?
I have a lot of good memories from Scouts, so it would be pretty hard to pick one. The thing it taught me about the most was leadership. There was this one year where I was kind of disappointed because I wasn't selected for the highest honor in the Order of the Arrow. And so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just wait till hopefully next year they'll select me. And in an oddball kind of, or not oddball, but just in an unexpected way, Jeffrey Okamoto knocked on my front door, and I wasn't expecting him, and I opened it up, and I was like, oh my goodness, Jeffrey, our lodge chief, hello. And he said, hello, you've been selected for the Vigil Honor Report here, and we'll see you there or something. Anyway, it was just a nice surprise.
We made it to the Boy Scout tree. It's giant. This arrow here is the only indication that the Boy Scout tree is up that trail. Otherwise, we would not have known. Thankfully, someone told us. Now we are continuing on to Fern Falls. And we're back in our campsite, and we're gonna have a little tuna lunch break snack.
Gosh, isn't this chicken? Actually, I think it's salmon.
Oh, you're right. Gonna have some packaged salmon and crackers. We're celebrating our anniversary, and it's our 6th anniversary today, and we are at the Trees of Mystery, and we're on the Redwood Canopy Trail. We're going on all these suspension bridges, 50 to 100 feet in the air.
We're celebrating new heights with our love.
That's perfect. The gondola took us to this overlook here, and now we're going to take the wilderness trail back down. So we're just about done with the wilderness trail, and they weren't kidding about that advanced hiker warning because it was very steep downhill. But it was a nice little hike. Did you enjoy it?
It was pretty steep downhill.
It was very steep.
I liked how quiet the forest is. It's weird almost. It's almost eerie. It's like, shouldn't there be like birds chirping? It's kind of the perfect background noise for video.
It is. And much quieter than the actual touristy part because we haven't seen anyone else on this trail. So we're gonna finish it up and then do the last little bit of the other trail, and then we'll head back to our camp. After we finished with the trees of mystery, it was quite the downpour, and we decided to have a special dinner by going out to eat. So we went to Cow Thai Eatery, which was very yummy. And then we got John a milkshake. And now we're back in our tent. And it's raining. Don't know if you can hear it. But we're just going to be listening to the rain and reading our books. What are you reading right now?
Residential Energy. I wish there was a newer copy of it. This one's from 2013.
Oh.
But it's still recommended as one of the books to read.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's like 10 years old now.
And I am reading The Happy Dance. I just finished reading Leading on Empty by Wayne Cordero. And my aunt and uncle sent me this book. So I'm going to give that a read. And then we'll just fall asleep listening to the raindrops. It's been a pretty lazy day today. We have not filmed much, but we didn't do much either. It's been raining most of the day, so we've just stayed in our tent a lot.
Amber's been very thoughtful about my coffee needs each day. So we've glamped over to Starbucks, and then we found a great little restaurant called Sally by the Sea.
That's right. It was very delicious breakfast. I had breakfast tacos, and you had a sandwich.
Then we were gonna drive a roadie gig for Home Depot, but someone already picked up the order. The owner, I guess. So we still got $6 for walking around Home Depot.
Yeah. Yep, very eventful day.
Well, it was raining a lot. We were gonna go on a big hike, but it was just raining.
Yeah, it would have been very muddy and wet and
Cold.
cold, yeah. So we just stayed indoors a lot.
Because we like to snuggle
We sure do.
indoors.
And we watched bugs go across our tent.
There's a giant cricket.
Yeah,
Looks like a giant spider, but it's a cricket.
yeah, it's pretty nasty. Well, it's our last night tonight in the tent.
My pillow's really wet from condensation, I
Yeah,
think.
he left it up against the side of the tent. We're gonna hang his pillowcase from our laundry wire and hope it dries just a tiny bit. And we'll pick back up tomorrow morning. It's our last morning here.
Bye.
Bye. It looks like it will be a beautiful day today after all the rain, so it's too bad that we couldn't have this beautiful day yesterday because it's hard to get out of the tent when it's so cold and rainy. But I will show you around to where we stayed the past few days. It's very peaceful and secluded and lovely.
Just thought we'd stop for a sandwich by the sea.